Hello, this is Tim Lloyd from GMAT.cz, part of Gain Access in Prague in the Czech Republic, right in the heart of beautiful Europe. Okay, this is going to be an interesting explanation for question 4, involving some of the properties of triangles, or one of the main properties, two of the main properties, and here they are. The length of one side of a triangle must be less, than the sum of the other two. So that's the first triangle inequality rule. The second rule of this triangle inequality rule is that the length of one side must be greater than the difference. So in other words, once you've memorized those two rules, you're now going to need to go through answer choices A, B, C, D, E in this question. I didn't make it particularly difficult. I do apologize, you can't actually see the tip of this triangle, but if you look at this, 1 plus 1 is less than 3, so that's no good. For answer choice B, if you look at answer choice B, this time it's 1, 2, 3, and 1 plus 2 equals 3, so it cannot even be equal to the third side, when we add together the other two sides. So there we go. Thank you, Tim. So the answer choices A and B do not follow the triangle inequality rule involving the ratio of the sides. So let's actually go now to the correct answer, which is C. As you can see, 2 plus 2 is greater than 3, so that's good. Let's just check the other one. 2 minus 2 is less than 3. So it is possible to have a triangle with sides 2, 2, and 3. Answer choice C it is. In the test, you move on, save time. But just for the purpose of explanation, we're going to look at answer choices D and E, purpose of education. This triangle is 2, 2, 4, so very similar to a 2, 2, 3. But unfortunately, again, when you add together two sides, they cannot equal the third side. They must be greater than the third side. So that's D out. Right now, let's go down to the final example. Slightly longer side. You have 2, 3, 6. So what are we going to get? 2 plus 3 less than 6. Bang, you can immediately reject answer choice E as well. So remember this rule. It comes up in average to quite advanced level questions. Very often if you're doing an advanced level question on GMAT, this rule will be part of 4, 5, 6 steps of a process or calculation. So when we have any type of triangle that you can imagine, the rule again is very straightforward. So just have a look at the board again. The length of one side must be less than the sum of the other two. So again, just to reiterate, that also the difference between the two sides must be less than the third side. So just to highlight this with this final triangle, 6 minus 3 is greater than 2. So absolutely this triangle does not have a chance. But it's quite logical if you look at 6 as a line, there's no way that 2 and 3, if you lay them flat on the 6, if you imagine the triangle collapsing, that would not be a triangle, because the two sides would be less than the length of 6 if it were a line. So this has been one of those questions where there are rules you have to learn. Play around with these numbers yourself, make sure you're happy with them, because it's a simple rule to remember and can be applied in relatively advanced questions. So again, all the questions that are contained in our online assessment test can be found in this channel, the explanations. And if you have any queries or would like to make any comments, contact us directly. Thank you very much. See you in the next explanation.